Hey, Jonathan, Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you for reaching out to me today and allowing me to do this free audit for you. I will try to be as quick as I possibly can, but Google just had a huge core update that just finalized December 5th. And so there's a bunch of new things for SEO that we need to talk about. So let's start at the beginning. So somebody's going to put a search into Google, and one of the first things you're going to see pop up are either going to be cost per click ads or your local service ads or both. Both are great. It's just one area that you guys could own, meaning being at the top of the ads space, and about 10% of people click on those ads. The big difference between cost per click and the Google Guaranteed is cost per click. You have to have a really good landing page specific to the services you're doing the ads for, and you get charged every time somebody does a click, whereas the Google Guaranteed tends to be a lot more per lead, but you're only being charged for real legitimate leads. There's a bit of a vetting process that goes into this, but it's another great opportunity to grow your business. The next section, one of the most important sections, this is your Google Maps section. So your Google business profile, ideally you want to be in the top 3 in your service area or in your city for each of those specific searches. This is proximity based. So if you have multiple service areas, you ideally need to have separate Google business profiles in those areas. We can talk about that in more detail. But in order to get in this top 3, there are several variables, including your website performance. Some of the most important factors are something called citations, which is simply listing the name of your business, address, phone number, and website in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you need to have better quality citations and more citations than your competition. Getting better reviews, having more images, etc. are some other factors as well. If we take a look at yours, I'm happy to see you do have 13 Google reviews. That's great. Definitely need to get those boosted up. You do have one, it looks like at least one update, so that's good. You want to be doing a couple updates a week. That keeps your business relevant. I am happy to see that you talked about your rebranding here, which hopefully is why this has not gotten suspended. So that's awesome. Crossing my fingers for you. You definitely want to optimize this. Use some of those local keywords here as well. You get 750 characters. So you definitely want to optimize that. And I'm not saying that you have any questions and answers. I like to make sure all of our clients do at least 20 of these. So that way you can capture relevant questions people ask and give the answers and utilize those keywords, which are also going to help boost that Google business profile. So now if we hop back here, outside of the maps, the next section is called your organic section. This is the most important section because nearly 70% of people will skip everything else and come right here to go to your website and evaluate your business, learn more about you. So it's really, really important that you have a well-optimized website and you have that SEO to help boost you for these keywords so that you're right here. I did a couple searches, mold and water, and basically the same 2 companies. One a Serve Pro franchise and Best Restoration comes up. So we'll take a look at a couple of those sites. So here's Serve Pro. As you know, they're a franchise, and franchises do a huge disservice to their franchisees. They don't allow them to do any modifications to their website. And so what they get is what they get, which makes it really, really hard to do any SEO that actually works for them. You do see here that each of their service areas has separate service area pages, which are really important to target each of those areas. But this specific page doesn't really have much going on, so it's not really helping them a whole lot. Your home page is the most important page of your entire website. And it needs to be really easy to navigate, with navigation menus that are super easy for people to follow. You need to focus on your local keywords. So that would be like Gainesville mold remediation. And you need to, your homepage should be a summary of each of your major services. And then this should be interlinking with the other pages. You do need a separate page for each of your major services. And you want to focus on different keywords for those pages, so we're not cannibalizing our keywords. Let's take a look at Best Restoration. These guys have a much better website, and in my opinion are going to be more challenging to actually beat. While their homepage is not great, their service pages make up for it. So I like that they have the click to call here. You want to make it as super easy as possible for your customers to reach you. Their homepage is not great. These are all buttons to their service pages, and none of these images are optimized. You see it just says untitled design. So all images throughout your website need to be optimized, and I highly recommend that they are geotagged to help you with your SEO. And they really don't have much content on the homepage. Your homepage really needs a minimum of 1,000 words of content or more. But if we look at their location, you also notice they have location pages, and those location pages have service pages associated. So with the new algorithms, that's something you're really going to want to look at. Not only service pages, but service area pages with their services attached. That's going to be really, really critical. Again, content is key when it comes to ranking. So we look here, they have a ton of content on their service pages. So you have to have more content, better quality content. And not just any content will do anymore. It needs to be specific. It can't just be about what mold is, right? It needs to answer the questions people are asking. It needs to be relatable to the customers that are searching. Content is really, really critical now more than ever. And new and continuing content. So that's blog articles, keeping it relevant, and then linking back to those pages. And then supporting the website with SEO. So if we look here at ServPro, this right here shows this location has a rating of a 6 out of 100. So that's not great. But they're getting a big boost because it's a franchise website. They have 692 backlinks, 10 referring domains. Now, a referring domain is any website that will provide your website with a link from their site to your site, and the backlink is those physical links, but you only get credit for one backlink per referring domain. So they got a lot of spam stuff going on here. They've got 105 keywords, and they're not getting much traffic to this website. They are on the first page for a couple of the keywords, which is good, but that's about it. If we look at the other company, their domain rating is only a 22, which isn't great. And that's all because these backlinks are referring domains. But they are listed with over 1,900 keywords. They're getting over 600 people to their website in this area every single month. And that is because they've done such a good job on those service and service area pages that they are ranking here. There's 10 spots per page on Google. So it's going to be really, really critical to work on your keyword and content strategy and support that with SEO. Hopefully this helped answer some of your questions. And if you have any other questions, we can go into a lot more detail later. Feel free to message me back or give me a call and we can chat. Thanks again and have a great day.